Hey guys, Dustin Wilks here, host of Catching Bass with Dustin Wilks. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite poppers. This is the Yo-Zuri 3D series. It's available in a lot of really nice colors. This is one of my favorite. This is a bluegill color. And in the springtime and early summer, and really throughout the whole summer, bass hate bluegill because they've been pestering them while they're trying to spawn. So if you want to imitate a bluegill, shallow coves and pockets, this bluegill color is the way to go. My very favorite one. But also, you know, when the fish are biting shad, you can switch to some of the shad colors, or if you've got really clear water and you need some translucent colors, Yo-Zuri offers a lot of those, especially for smallmouth. Those are a great option in that super clear water. A lot of times the thing that people don't realize is in really clear water, you don't want the fish to get a good look at your lure. So you want a translucent color that they can't quite tell what it is. And the other thing that's great about this popper is it walks so easy. So that's another way to trick the fish. They can't see it. They can't see the hooks as good when it has that movement back and forth. It looks injured. It looks panicked. And it's a good way to get bites. And this little bit longer body on this bait tends to have a better, easier walking motion, especially if you tie a loop knot. And I usually throw it on 15-pound Yo-Zuri hybrid, which is a copolymer line. It's got nylon in the middle and fluorocarbon on the outside. And the fluorocarbon on the outside makes it really smooth and slick and makes it cast really good. But the nylon in the middle makes it neutrally buoyant. So it's not gonna affect, it's not gonna pull down this bait when you're walking it. It's just perfect for that. But there is one situation where I like to use fluorocarbon on a popper, and that's when I'm throwing little bitty ones. So Yo-Zuri also makes a 3DR-X pop. And that bait is awesome with braid on a spinning rod. So I usually use 15-pound Yo-Zuri super braid. And I've got probably only about a 2-foot leader of 10-pound or 15-pound Yo-Zuri T7 fluorocarbon. And the reason I do that is when I'm fishing, when I'm going to make a big bloop, I call it. So I want it to just go bloop, like real hard. I'm not worried about it walking. So this is the one I want to call fish from a long distance, and specifically smallmouth on flats. So if you've got a huge flat and you've got fish spread out evenly and you want to draw fish to that bait, that's when you want to make a loud splash blooping sound. And with fluorocarbon, it pulls the nose down harder in between pops, and you can get a really loud pop out of it. And that triggers a smallmouth specifically, and it's a great method. You know, when you hear about line for fishing, you don't want to throw fluorocarbon. That is the one exception with a 3DR-X popper. You can make that big loud bloop, but only a short second. It's only going to pull the nose down just a little bit. And that's the perfect way to catch a bunch of big bass on top water.